Hello, hello. So I was pulling in my house the other night, and it had rained a lot that day, and it was kind of late and dark. And I guess I maybe ran over my grass a little bit. Anyway, so the next day I go out to my driveway, and you can just see the tire mark from the yard into my parking spot, my part of the garage. And I'm like, oh, I wish it would rain so that would just get washed away so Steve won't get mad at me, because I can't blame it on the kids, because obviously it was my mistake. And as I was thinking about that, I was thinking, how many times do we have things in our lives that we wish that are mistakes, that are just, they're mistakes. Most of the time, obviously, just innocent mistakes. Sometimes not, but that where we just wish it would rain and wash away. And got me thinking about how thankful I am for Christ. And how thankful I am that that my sins can be washed away with rain, in a sense, like the mud I wanted there, but that with Christ, that they can be erased. And how thankful I am for that knowledge. And as I was studying with my children, and I said, yes, commandments seem like they're so horrible, they're so hard and so restrictive, but how they, all Christ wants for us is joy. And you would think no rules would be joy, but we all know, like, come on, grown adults, we know that that's not true. But to explain to my children that that's for them to understand that Christ isn't this giant judge in heaven, just, having, good points and bad points and evening them out. How his arm of mercy is extended always, always. That he just wants us to be happy. And he wants to erase the stains or anything we have. And I would always think that if I repented or if Christ helped me, with something wrong I did, that I would forget it, because he says he forgets it. But then I was reading where they said that we don't necessarily forget per se, because it helps us to not make it again, to make the same mistake again. And I really liked that, because I struggled with a long time. Like, how do I forgive and forget? How do I forget things I've done myself? And so the idea is that I remember those. I mean, not to a huge degree, but I remember them enough that I won't make, hopefully, that mistake again. But if I do, it's okay. If you do, it's okay. And so that's something to remember, that Christ just loves you. He loves you so much, and he just wants you to have joy and peace. And so it's kind of my thought for today, and trying to teach that to little kids is hard, but they hopefully will know through our examples how much Christ loves them. And I'm so thankful for the knowledge I have, and hopefully it will rain soon so that mud will go away on my driveway. Or maybe it shouldn't, so I can be more careful pulling. See, maybe it shouldn't, so I will be more careful pulling my car into the garage and not to shortcut it and run through my yard and drive my husband crazy. So remember that. Remember how much Christ loves you, and that he just wants you to have peace and joy. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.